4 p.m. East African time. A very good afternoon to you wherever watching us from. This is TV47, the home of untold stories. You're right in time for the 4 p.m. news coverage here on TV47. So for the next 30 minutes or so, stick with us until the end to be informed on everything that is happening across the 47 counties of the Republic of Kenya, across our borders and beyond. Remember, some of the stories taking center stage this afternoon include the Deputy President Gachagua's impeachment, which the DP has moved to the High Court, seeking to stop this particular impeachment motion to go further. Remember, the DP has been facing a lot of criticism in regards to his sentiments that he has made in different occasions in the past. This makes part of our bulletin this afternoon, so stick with us for the next 30 minutes to be informed on that. But first, let's begin this broadcast with the highlights. Top on news now. Government spokesman Isaac Mwaura confirms that indeed there are challenges surrounding the transition from NHIF to SHA, but the government is working hard to address the issue.
Kuko na shida ya transition kati ya NHIF na SHA. Kwa hivyo kutakuwa na shida kidogo tu, lakini itasawazishwa.
Meanwhile, patients in Laikipia County have a reason to smile after the county governor assured them that they can keep on getting health services from all hospitals in the county using NHIF cards.
Hizi huduma za kama dialysis, hiyo pote ya NHIF haijafungwa. So bado tunatumia NHIF na wanainvoicewa as usual.
Elsewhere, a group of senior clergy under the Spiritual Fathers Foundation has condemned the impeachment motion against Deputy President Gachagua.
So we need to stop politics of attacking one another left and right. That will not save this nation.
Remember, you can interact with us across our social media platforms at TV47 News on X, TV47 Kenya on Facebook, as well as TV47KE on Instagram and on TikTok. You can also tag me at OJ Samsons on X. Remember, 22047 is the short SMS code. My name is Samson Jura. Let's begin the broadcast. Government spokesman Isaac Mwaura has confirmed that there are indeed challenges in the transition from NHIF to SHA. However, the government spokesman says the government is working quickly to address the issue and ensure smooth health service delivery.
Kuko na shida ya transition kati ya NHIF na SHA. Kwa hivyo kutakuwa na shida kidogo tu, lakini itasawazishwa. Kwa sababu tumebadilika tu mara moja. Na ujue tulikuwa tunasonga mbele, mara inasemekana tumeenda kotini. Mheshimiwa Rais tarehe 19 Novemba mwaka uliopita ndiye alizundua mpango huu wote wa SHA pale State House, na tulikuweko. Na hata hiyo siku ni ile ambaye aliniambia Mwaura, sasa nenda fanya kazi.
Wakati tulianzisha juzi, kulikuwa na mashinda katika facilities zetu na serikali na hospitali zetu, ni kwa sababu ya ile overloading of the system wakati watu wana register, lakini tulisema ya kwamba mtu akifika katika hiyo hospitali aweze kuhudumiwa.
Still on matters NHIF and SHIF, patients in Laikipia County have a reason to smile after the governor assured them that despite the new SHA insurance scheme, they will still receive health services using their NHIF cards. This follows reports that some patients who haven't switched to SHA were denied services at some hospitals. Speaking after visiting a hospital in Nyahururu to check its readiness for the transition, the county health minister Albert Tiati stated that no patient had been turned away or asked to pay because they didn't have SHA.
Nimekuja hapa kuwashua watu wetu ya kwamba huduma zote zetu za hospitali zitaendelea, na kwanza wale watu wetu wa dialysis, wale wagonjwa wetu wa dialysis, wale wanakujaga kwa dialysis, tunataka kuwaambia kwamba, kwa sababu tumesikia kwa runinga ya kwamba kuna kwingine inabidi watu watoe pesa kwa mfuko ndio waweze kulipa, na kwa hivyo kwa sababu hayo inaweza kuogopesha wengine wakose kukuja kwa sababu wameogopa kule kwamba wakikuja hapa wataitishwa pesa.
My plea and appeal to everybody, kindly let us all register under social health insurance, because this is the surest way of providing everybody with healthcare service.
Hizi huduma za kama dialysis, hiyo pote ya NHIF haijafungwa, so bado tunatumia NHIF na wanainvoicewa as usual. Hakuna process imechange.
Away from that, a group of senior clergy under the Spiritual Fathers Foundation has condemned the motion to impeach Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, calling for its withdrawal. Led by Secretary General Stephen Gachagua, the religious leaders argued that the motion could undermine the will of Kenyans. They also called for transparency in the rollout of the new health insurance program and raised concerns about the Religious Organizations Bill 2024 during a press briefing at the Standing Strong Ministries conference here in Nairobi.
Ours is peace. Peace from number one, peace to the end, A to Z, in this nation of ours.
All politicians, that time we have is time for development, not politics. We are at the time of politics to choose those who are leading now. And so we need to stop politics of attacking one another left and right. That will not save this nation.
I said the church is able to regulate itself. The church has run people. The church can direct itself. And so we are also asking the government of Kenya to give the church time and even to let us have advisors to advise this government, because the church will advise the right way for development of this nation. Thank you, and God bless Kenya.
The doctor strike in Taita Taveta County, which left residents without health services for 30 days, has been suspended. The strike was called off after the county government and the Health Workers Union agreed to negotiations. The union's chair, Sainet Ogola, said health workers would return to work within 24 hours. Governor Andrew Mwadime praised the successful negotiations, assuring residents that health services would return to normalcy. The acting county assembly Speaker Ansele Mwadime echoed the governor's sentiments.
Tunashukuru kwamba kuna pesa ambazo zimelipwa na sisi kama on behalf of the inter-unions tunaweza kusema kwamba katika ile malipo ambayo yamefanywa na yale payment plan ambayo ipo tumeridhika, na tunasema kwamba mgomo wetu tumesitisha kwa siku 30 ili tuweze kupatia serikali muda wa kutimiza yale mambo mengine.
Tumekuwa na wakati mgumu, tulikuwa na vipindi mingi, mikutano mingi, mingine hata ikiishia mpaka saa 8 za usiku. Lakini namshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu na kwa wale wote ambao wameonyesha ukakamavu, ambapo ni union, kiangalia county assembly yetu, na wote wale ambao walikuwa kuja kwa hizi mikutano kujaribu kutatua hili tatizo. Na mnafahamu hili tatizo sio attitude la sahihi pekee. Tatizo limeanzia tangu tuanzishe ugatuzi 2013 mpaka 2017 mpaka 2022 na mpaka hivi sasa.
Haijatuchukua muda mrefu mno kufikia makubaliano katika haya, na ikumbuke kwamba serikali kulingana na sheria ya magatuzi na pia katiba yenyewe, serikali ya kaunti huwa ni moja, mikono ndo miwili, utekelezaji na bunge. Hivyo basi hili lilipozuka ikabidi tuje pamoja kama viongozi ili kuhakikisha kwamba tuweze kulitatua kwa haraka, watu wetu wakaweze kupata huduma na vile vile wafanyikazi pia wakaweze kupata ile iliyoko haki.
Moving on, all shop owners and companies involved in laboratory products have been asked to register officially with the Kenya National Accreditation Service, otherwise known as KENAS. According to KENAS, this will go a long way in fighting the challenges arising when doing business, as well as create more opportunities, especially in test and laboratories, around the world. Ministry of Trade and Economy Principal Secretary Juma Mukhwana, while opening a 3-day exhibition featuring laboratory products here in Nairobi, said the course will also provide security measures amongst laboratory products, minimizing high risk of fake products.
We have been working very hard to open up international markets, both within the East African region and also in the African region. We are part of the ESC, we are also part of the African Continental Free Trade Area, we are part of COMESA. We just opened up a market with the European Union. And for us to be able to export to these markets, we need quality products. And for us to make sure that that quality that they are looking for is what we are producing, laboratories are very important. So we need places where we can test the quality of these products so that they can go without any problem, so that they don't have to be rejected. And also the understanding is that we have agreements and accreditations whereby if you test a product in Kenya and you sell it in another country like Ghana, it's acceptable because our laboratories are accredited. So part of what I want to ask is all the laboratories that we have in Kenya, if you are not accredited, please make sure you are accredited by KENAS, so that then the services that you offer, the certificates that you issue can be recognized both within the country and also globally, so that it enables you to be able to certify people that are exporting, whether they are horticultural products, whether these are clothes, whether textiles, whether this is leather. So for us, this is an opportunity to grow our market, to grow our business, to also access international markets because of this kind of work.
And the Ministry of Health in Turkana County has launched a polio vaccination program for children under the age of 5. 4 of the 5 polio cases reported in the country have been found in Turkana. The county health CEC, James Longole, urged parents to bring their children for the vaccine. Chief Health Officer Katra Abdi emphasized the need for the vaccination drive given the high number of cases in the country.
We have 5 cases as a country. The 4 human cases have been found in Turkana County, Turkana West. The 1 case from the environmental surveillance is from Nairobi County. So as Turkana County, I want to call upon the public that any parent, any guardian who has a child below the age of 10 years, ensure that your child gets this vaccine.
I think the campaign, as Chief Kadra has already said, is going to be door to door. And we've already engaged even the CHPs and even the elders. You can see the elders here, and even we have an ambassador. So this campaign has gone, and we are sure that our people will receive. And those who are going even to resist, we are going to urge them that to accept these medicines. Otherwise, we live in a same community. And without these vaccines, we are going to expose other people. So the exercise we are doing will not be zero.
Still on matters health, a significant number of residents in Elgeyo Marakwet County suffer from epilepsy without knowing it. This is according to Health Director Dr. Isaac Kipiego, who urged residents to visit health centers regularly for checkups. He made these remarks during a free health camp held in Cheptebo.
2015 hadi leo tumeona wagonjwa zaidi ya 1,500 ambayo wako na hii ugonjwa ya epilepsy. Na watu wengi walikuwa hawaelewi ya kwamba hii ni medical condition. Walikuwa nafikiria ya kwamba labda ni uroki. Lakini baada ya mafundisho kutoka kwa madaktari wakaelewa ya kwamba kumbe hii ni ugonjwa kama ugonjwa wowote.
Tumeona for a period of time tumeona zaidi ya watu 1500. One of the challenges ni tumeona pia ni kwamba watu wetu wengi wana mix dawa za hospitali na dawa za kienyeji. So unakuta labda mtu alikuwa amepewa dawa za hospitali, anaacha alafu anatumia za kienyeji. Baadaye anaona imezidi, anataka kuchanganyisha. Wengi wako na hizo beliefs. Kuna wengi ambao kuna hizo inaitwa myths and misconceptions. Ya kusema kwamba hii ugonjwa labda ni kwa sababu mtu aliona watoto wangu, ama kuna kitu ambacho nasema kwamba haina association. Ni vizuri watu wajue kwamba ugonjwa wa kifafa inakuanga na cause. Na nimesema cause inaweza kuwa ni kwa sababu ya infection, inaweza kuwa kwa sababu ya trauma, injury, ama inaweza kuwa kwa sababu ya kitu ambacho kilifanyika wakati mtoto alikuwa anazaliwa.
As the nation faces more maritime accidents, the government, through the Maritime Council KMA and the National Industrial Training Authority NITA, has trained people to produce 294 life-saving jackets for Kenyans. The jackets are to ensure the safety of fishermen and the general public using the country's oceans and lakes. Speaking at a certificate presentation ceremony at NITA College in Mombasa County, stakeholders highlighted the importance of creating jobs for youth. It was also noted that all candidates candidates under the Float project have secured jobs. Even though all the candidates were from the coastal counties, the government promised to include all Kenyans in the next phase. Young people were encouraged to visit government websites to find jobs both locally and internationally.
We are proud that we have given you skills. We are proud that with these skills, it will continue empowering you. It will help you to access job opportunities within the counties that you live in and even outside the county.
These individuals are now ready to contribute to Kenyan workforce, bringing with them skills that will improve their lives and the communities. This initiative has touched lives and created new opportunities, fully aligned with the government, a bottom-up economic transformation agenda.
By helping to create essential garments that can safeguard lives in water transport, fishing, and tourism. This is a great achievement. Help others because you have the skills. Help others who do not have the skills. Share the knowledge that you have so that they can become interested in this particular path.
As we reflect on the journey this far, we recognize the importance of maritime safety in our nation. With our vast lakes, rivers, and coastlines, we understand both the opportunities and risks that our waters present. For too long, the safety of our maritime communities has been compromised by lack of readily available and affordable safety, life-saving equipment. Vessel accidents, often caused by human error and absence of life jackets, have led to tragic loss of lives that could be prevented if our communities had access to quality life-saving gear. Project Elea is designed to change this narrative.
And while the Go Blue project is nearing its end, the European Union ambassador to Kenya, Henriette Geiger, has urged coastal governors to demonstrate commitment and motivation, warning that funding may be stopped if they fail to do so. Geoffrey Kaituku, the General Secretary for Maritime Affairs, stressed the need to strengthen operations of the Maritime Council, that is under KMA, to fully realize the benefits of the blue economy sector. He spoke during a Blue Economy Investment Conference in Mombasa County, organized by SOTEHUB, which has helped young people invest in over 24 projects through EU funding.
From the very beginning, we built sustainability into the programs, but sustainability in the end can only come if the governors, the county government, and the people of the counties are convinced that this is something that is worthwhile continuing. I certainly hope that this will not be the case with Go Blue, because what we hope for is that we build a very strong foundation. But the house has to be built by you.
The weakest link in this maritime sector is KMA in the area of enforcement. If KMA can be able to enforce some of the regulations that we have, the KMA Act of 2006, the Merchant Shipping Act of 2009, then we'll be able to realize the potential that we have in this sector. You know, a sector is only as strong as the regulator. When the regulator is not that strong or is weak, then that sector definitely will.
We have like around 23, 24 highly investable businesses, and they will be pitching today. I think one of the inspirations that I can mention is SOTEHUB. We were one of the implementers for Go Blue.
The Institute of Certified Secretaries has held its COG Awards breakfast to launch the 13th edition of the COG Awards. The awards aim to recognize and reward leaders for good governance and excellent service delivery, ensuring the benefits of proper governance are widely felt. The Institute has also emphasized the importance of participation from various organizations and stakeholders to encourage governance practices that promote sustainable growth. Additionally, the Institute has invited institutions to take part in the upcoming November Awards.
Today's event is very significant. As you may be aware, the COGA is a very distinguished initiative that recognizes and rewards champions in areas of governance, individuals, institutions, organizations, and so forth. Governance is a very key element in the success of any institution. And of course, COGA is going to play a pivotal role in specifically 3 areas. 1, in strengthening institutions. 2, benchmarking for good governance and excellent governance. And 3, most importantly, to enhance proper service delivery so that the benefits of good governance can be felt across.
The Champions of Governance Award is one of the initiatives by the Institute of Certified Secretaries and its partners in an attempt to promote governance in our country. We started in the year 2010, and what we've been doing over the years is go to institutions and assess their governance practices, processes and policies, and give them recommendations in form of a report on areas of possible improvement.
Absa Bank Kenya PLC has officially launched the Absa Kenya Foundation AKF as a social arm that aims at accelerating its positive impact and sustainability commitments within the community. Speaking at the launch, Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi lauded Absa for the bold step they took, mentioning that this will create a list of endless opportunities to Kenyans, a sentiment which was echoed by Absa Bank Kenya PLC Managing Director Abdi Mohamed, who stated that the bank's pivotal role in the economy, particularly as a systemic institution driving sustainable shared value across the society.
Your support will help address the critical financial and capacity needs of our micro, small and medium enterprises. These enterprises spread across all sectors and regions of our country and are the bedrock of our economy. They employ over 15 million Kenyans and contribute about 30% of the gross domestic product. The creation of such an ecosystem of support, whether it is through financial, education, mentorship, or access to tailored banking solutions, will help lift entrepreneurs and small businesses out of survival mode and enable them to thrive and scale.
Along the way, we started prioritizing our activities and seeing how we can have more impact, how we can focus on those areas that are important to the country and to our partners as well. And that was a very, very crucial phase that we've gone through. But more recently, the world has been talking about sustainability. And in the world of finance, that speaks to sustainable finance as we do our core job as banks, but also how we make our own operation as Absa sustainable. And in that journey, we've partnered with many other corporates who are here today.
That we will prioritize our work in 4 key pillars. There is entrepreneurship, education and skills, natural resource management, and health and humanitarian relief. These areas embody our drive to nurture, ensuring that our communities not only thrive today, but are equipped for the future. Through these efforts, we aim to build resilience, foster innovation, and create opportunities that will stand the test of time.
Let's take a look